Hello FTM Transtastic, it's Julian and sorry for being for recording late and also vlog style because I had a little stand that I made for my phone, but I lost it because my room is a mess. So I'm recording like this. The topic of the week is dealing with dysphoria. Do I even deal with dysphoria really? Do any of us deal with dysphoria? I watched Spencer's video and I actually felt a lot of what he said. It applied to me. How sometimes you cope with things that are not good. Like he mentioned beer. I personally don't drink or do any drugs. I did had issues in the past with food, and that was kind of like my coping mechanism for a long time. I have talked about that on my personal channel. It's not really up to date. I think it's so easy to go on having self-destructive coping mechanisms. I knew that it was related to my dysphoria, but at the same time I couldn't take testosterone because I was overweight, because I was eating. So it was a vicious cycle, quite literally. So it took me a lot of time. It took me a lot of time, some therapy, and I actually had to take some medication to cease hunger for a while. Don't self-medicate. I went with a doctor. They were prescribed to me, and right now I'm not taking them anymore because I want to take back the autonomy that I should have regarding food. I'm sorry for ranting about food. I'm really sorry for ranting about food. But it had a lot to do with the way that I cope in the past, at least. But on a brighter topic, I don't know, side of topic, there are other things that you can do to cope, and sometimes I get distracted. I just work, or actually I do these things. There are notebooks. This is a finished one. This is a finished notebook that I do, and they take some time to make. Here are some more. These are other notebooks. That's coffee. Also, I do notebooks. I do love doing crafts, all things crafts. Origami was great. Oh, I also, when I had a lot of bad anxiety, what I did was to solve puzzles, Rubik puzzles, other kind of puzzles that I have over there, crosswords, things like that, things that take your mind off. Those are those things, crafts, puzzles. You can do those when you're alone, in your free time, maybe. The origami thing, they're kind of dusty. This is a piece. This is not origami. This is a cardboard cutout, and it's 3 cubes that are mashed up together. So here is a cube, the blue cube, the yellow cube, and the red cube. And this is origami. This is a model made of Kusudama model, origami model, or something like that. So it's a bunch of little pieces folded together, and then you assemble them, and you make these kind of like star. If you take these stars and you make them into pentagons, it's a dodecahedron, so it's 12 pentagonal faces. Or, if I recall correctly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. If you count the pointy bits, these bits, they have 20. So it's also kind of like an icosahedron because it has 20 triangular faces. You can almost see them, but not really. And really, it's just like a star. Actually, I think it's kind of this is bad. I couldn't glue this the right way, so it moves. But it's an icosahedron and a dodecahedron on it. You know what I mean. So the purple one is a dodecahedron and the white one is an icosahedron. I just thrive on geometry. I love making these little things. They collect a lot of dust, sadly. That's kind of how I deal with dysphoria. Sorry for the video, sorry for the darkness. I hope you have a great time. Again, if you deal with dysphoria in any of these ways, or how do you deal with dysphoria? What do you think about self-destructive coping mechanisms? I'm so sorry for not looking into the camera the whole time. Sorry. I want to look at my face because I'm vain. I'm vain like that. Have a great week, and I will see you next Sunday. Bye.